In Nottinghamshire, Doreen Fletcher is prepping for Dave's imminent arrival to pick up her 2 cars. Her nephew and niece, David and Sheila Mitchell, are giving her a helping hand.
Oh, it's well covered, isn't it?
Yeah. Never had polish on it.
It's what?
Never. Did Bill polish it?
I've never polished it.
Did Bill do it? Did Bill polish it?
Well, he wasn't over keen on polishing anything. It's lovely, isn't it?
Isn't it?
Doreen and Bill were married for 46 years. They took great pleasure in their motoring holidays. Bill passed away a few months ago, and it was his wish that Doreen's 1300 XL Mark I Capri and his 2-litre Mark III Cortina gear were both to go to auction at Mathewsons.
The Capri appealed to you, didn't it?
Yes, the colour and the style. I think it's got a nice style, hasn't it?
Iconic, they call it.
It's worn well, hasn't it? He went up the east coast, along the top and back down the west coast, and then along the Cornwall. The only thing he says, we'll never do this again, was when we went down to Cornwall and we couldn't get in it anywhere. Everywhere was full. And Bill found a field, parked the car. I slept in the back, which is the best seat, and he slept in the front. And when we got up next morning, he says, we're never doing that again.
And you didn't?
You didn't. No.
We didn't.
What about Cortina then?
Oh, I wasn't interested in that.
I think there was an advert in the Evening Post, so it had been laid up a while. Bill went and had a look, and the 2 front tyres were rotten, so he had to pick a couple of tyres up, and he drove it down here.
I wasn't interested in them sort of details. All I was interested in was going out in it.
Yeah. That's the love of your life.
I love this one.
I know, it's the love of your life, isn't it?
Yeah. But Bill was the love of my life.
He was. He was.
And he did. If I said I wanted something, I got it. Lucky. I used to think I was the Queen when I...
Doreen's 93 next month. She's still independent, doesn't want carers. I'm still capable, I'm not old. I'm only 92, so we're working around that. She still carries her driving licence around with her, just in case. You never know. And she says, if I go out of this bungalow, I'm going out feet first like Bill did.
Dave's arrived in Nottinghamshire to collect a couple of crackers from Doreen Fletcher.
You remember learning to drive, didn't you?
Mark IV. Yeah, 2-litre GL. You know, I'd only be 11, 12, but the first car I ever drove was my mum's little Fiat van, little Fiorino van, I think it was. But then I remember a few weeks later, I was at work, and there was a 2-litre GL Mark IV in red in the yard, amongst other things. No, I used to get the keys and see which one had some petrol in. And I just remember one particular Saturday morning, the car that had some petrol in was a 2-litre GL Cortina.
I've got news for you, Dave.
Yeah.
I suspect this hasn't.
So, yeah, fond memories of Mark IV Cortina. All I wanted, really, for my first car at that age was a 2-litre gear Cortina.
And what do we have here?
2-litre gear Cortina. Right. Now then, how are you? Are you OK? Nice to see you. How long have they been in there, then?
About 10, 15 years, do we think?
At least.
I think at least.
At least.
The Capri, Doreen's never really driven it for many, many years, as long as that.
First job for the removal team is clearing the garage.
Anyone wants a cheap bucket of coal, give me a shout. Yeah.
If your dad was here, he'd be taking that with us.
He would, yeah. He'd have a deal with her, wouldn't he, while he was here, yeah. And then send me down for it in about a week's time. Yeah. Yeah.
Lot number 365, a set of gardening tools.
Yeah. Just having a rake about. Yeah.
You made 500 spiders homeless.
There can't be many worn-out 1969 Capris left, can there?
Not that are free as far as running. Free running and have all the tyres pumped up after being in the garage for 15 years or so.
I was the first to say I want that one. Now I'll be the last to say ta-ra.
Right, I'm going to go then.
Right.
Thanks ever so much.
All the
Take
best.
care.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
See you in a bit.
Bye.
Bye.
come on. I know it's a sad time, isn't it? It's always sad when a car goes.
Amongst the luring lots, a cult classic under Paul's professional gaze.
All right, wants a bit of paintwork, but she's an early Capri. It's got the makings, isn't it? A little bit there, a little bit here, look, usual spots. Generally speaking, it's kept marvellous, isn't it? Look at that. Off. Look at all these here, turret tops and things. Fabulous. Never mind tidy, fabulous. All right, got a little bit on the front and the back edge of the front wings. But again, they used to rust out, didn't they, just for fun. Look at the tailpipe cover, look. So the exhaust looks a little bit prettier. It's little things, isn't it, really? I think it's great. I do a recommission, a good service in that recommission, and some sympathetic paintwork, and try and keep as much of the original as possible. And then you can stand back and say, didn't have to paint it. Lovely, isn't it? I'm assuming it's going to be a real low owner car. It's clearly been nurtured, hasn't it, all its life? If it were me, and I specifically wanted a really good one owner, low owner, Mark I Capri, yeah, I'd give 8 to 10 for it. I would, honestly, because it's not rotten as a pair. Most of them are rotten as a pair. They're horrible bloody things, aren't they? But this one ain't. And all right, it wants a bit of love, but no, I would give 8 to 10 for it. Definitely, yeah.
Paul's admiring the rest of Dave's delivery.
Well, that's a novel mirror. If it were me, mirror there and take them ones off. But nevertheless, it doesn't really detract from the car as such. Maybe he had a battery pack in his knee or something, I don't know. An 18,000 miles showing, which might be right, mightn't it? No wear on steering wheel, look. Limited wear on the pedals. You never know. But it's a lovely car, isn't it? Correct period woolen overcovers. Look at them, they're brill, aren't they? Wasn't owned by a mechanic then, was it? That was when motoring was motoring, wasn't it? Carry yourself a clutch cable, timing belt, emergency fan belt, set of spark plugs and a bit of fuel line. If you can't get out of bother with them, you're in bother, aren't you? A good clean alone and you're looking at a completely different car, aren't you? What a lovely, lovely, straight old thing. It's the best one we've had for ever, I would think. Or at least the most original one. Yeah, I actually quite like the colour. Oh, God, I must be getting old. I must be getting old.
Brown.
Yeah. I won't say what we would call it, but it involves a creek and brown. And all right, I know there's a few dings and a few marks and bits and pieces, but what a fabulous example. Most of them are rotten as a pair and had loads of filler and loads of paintwork. Not that one. Cortina's going to do 5 or 6, isn't it? I would have thought a cracker special.
The browsers are out, and that cracking Cortina is proving to be a big draw.
Had one of these at age 17 when I passed my driving test back in 1988, my first car. This is exactly the same colour, exactly the same spec, same roof, same everything. Paid £325 for it. I come from Reading, 200 and whatever it is miles, so a fair trip. I left at 5 o'clock this morning. Initial thoughts, it's very good. It just depends on the price it's going to go for on the day. It's going to be a lot more than £325. I think it's going to be about 7, but only time will tell. It's just a wonderful experience of just go down memory lane again and hopefully end up with the car again, but we'll see on the day.
The Cortina here has got the makings of a hell of a car. I've got lots of interest on my sheet. There's lots of people on the phones here today, as you'll see. £5,000 for the Cortina, 5,200, 5,200, 5,400, 5,600.
Right, we're in it.
£6,000 on the net. 6,002 with Mark. 6,400 on the internet. 7,400 with Amy.
Right, it's gone to 7,400.
7,600. 7,600 with Dave.
7,600 is gone on 7,800.
8,200 with Amy. 8,400's internet. 8,600 with Amy. 8,800 with Mark. 9,000.
No problem.
Amy's bid
All
at
right,
9.
thank you very much.
9,200.
Bye.
9,008. Amy's bid 9,900.
10.
You come this far, you might as well. £10,000. £10,000. Amy's bid there. Gonna go at £10,000. Amy's bid at £10,000.
That Cortina smells right, and if it's retained that odour, then it's obviously been a non-smoker and it ain't done a lot of work because you'd have lost it. And I think it's done 18,000 miles. That tells me it's right.
Now then, this is the sister car to the Cortina. This is the Capri, which was bought new by the family. So we've got 4, 4-1, 4-2, 4-3, 4-4, 4-5, 4-6, 4-7, 4-8, 4-9, 5,000.
62.
6-2 with Andy, fresh bidder, 6-2. 6-2, 6-3, Mark's back in at 6-3. 6-4 with Dave. 6-4, 6-5, Mark.
6-9.
6-9.
It's gone straight to 6. You're out at that.
6,009, you might have done it there, Dave. I think £6,900. It's David's bid. 7. Andy sneaks in at 7. 7,005.
7-6.
7-6.
7-9.
7-9.
8, Dave.
£8,000 with Andy.
8-1.
8-1. 8,001. 8-1. And it's going down to Dave at £8,100.
Well done.
Dave bid at 8-1. Well done.
You've got
Well
it.
done, well done.
Thanks, bye-bye. So, he made an 8-hour round trip from Milton Keynes to come and view it. And he just really liked it, liked the history with it, and was determined to get it. And so he wants to keep in touch with the family as well and just follow on the history, really. Really excited to restore it. Admits he probably spent more than what some people would on it. And he's no doubt going to spend a lot more. So yeah, seems happy though.
Sounds like it's gone to a good home.
It does, yeah. I think it's gone to a loving home, certainly.
My very first car was the Mark IV Cortina, 2-litre gear, in that colour, that specification, that roof, that interior, exactly the same as that car. So I've been looking for a replacement to my very first car for approximately 6 years. Not found anything that's ticked all the boxes until this car came along, so I went with it.
This might just be a classic car match made in heaven. The last time we saw Paul Atkinson, he'd driven over 200 miles to set eyes on the 1977 Ford Cortina gear.
It's going to be a lot more than £325. It's just a wonderful experience of just go down memory lane again and hopefully end up with the car again, but we'll see on the day. I paid $10,000 for it. I initially valued the car at $7,000, which is where I think it probably should have been, but I wanted it, so it was dig deep and pay the money.
Now the Cortina's found a new home in Berkshire, alongside Paul's ever-expanding collection.
I've got quite a few cars. First one, Austin Allegro, which was my granddad's from new. I've had that for over 30 years now. I've got an Allegro Estate, a very, very original car, and very early Austin Mini Metro in a very unusual colour as well. I've got an original Mini Cooper S, very late Rover Maestro as well.
And Paul's the man with all the gear and all the ideas.
So, Paul, a little bit of dry weather.
For 10 minutes, yeah.
She's done well, hasn't she?
She has done well. There's a little bit of body work that still needs to be done on it. Blow both front and rear bumpers. That will need to be addressed. So all across here, there's a few little dinks in the paintwork there. There's another one around there somewhere. This Ford badge shouldn't be on the car, so that just needs to be peeled off. This is all original paint. As far as I can tell, it's had absolutely no paint on it whatsoever over the years. Both the mirrors on top of the wings, they are non-standard, so those will be removed. There'll be a paint just on the top of the wings here. We'll do as little paint work as we can, so keep the car as original as we can. Bumper should be a little bit further towards the back of the car. The gear badge is at a funny angle. The gentleman who had the car before me, he's fitted these mud flaps. They're non-standard, they're a bit rubbish. They need to come out.
When you're finished with it, will this be the best Cortina gear in the UK?
I like to think so. Whether it will be or not, I don't know. I'm sure there's another one out there somewhere.
I get the impression, though, you're a bit of a stickler for detail.
Yes, I've got quite a few cars and I do like looking after them and keeping them as original as possible. And this one fits into the collection beautifully. Yeah, you start with the right car to begin with, you're laughing. So very pleased.
For now, it's a car to be enjoyed in all seasons.
We've literally had everything, thunderstorms, a little bit of lightning, I think, at some point, hailstones, sun now, thankfully, rain, everything you can think of all in one day. Third time the car's been used since it's been back on the road. It's done more mileage today than it's done in 20 years. She's held up really well. A few big puddles we went through, it cut out in one of them, but it restarted again.
I mean, it's very smooth.
They always were very smooth, these cars. They're a poor man's Rolls Royce, I suppose, in a way. If you're going to get a Ford, you wanted the gear, that was the car to have. And this is about as good as you're going to get now, I think. there may be another one out there more original than this. I like to think there's still some more out there somewhere, but I'm very pleased to have got this. I'm quite good at acquiring cars, but not very good at getting rid of them. So once I get a car, it generally stays with me. I don't move them on, and there's nothing to suggest I'm going to move that on. Yeah, I'll probably end up keeping it for ever and a day.